is Celibate, Noel Feely. Number 2, Green Desert, Joe Tizard. 3 is Get Real, Mick Fitzgerald. And 4, Dante's Cavalier, Barry Fenton. They're the 4 runners for this LG Electronics handicap chase. And here's Angus with the latest from the ring.
Thanks, Jim. Well, if there was an uneasy favourite in Wahiba Sands in the last, there's a very strong favourite in Get Real here at Ascot in this 310. Open 4 to 6, and they have backed it, and it takes big money to shorten an odds-on chance here on the racecourse. 8 to 13, the current price. Green Desert and Celibate both out to 9 to 2. Dante's Cavalier 10 to 1. But if you're a favourite backer, you'll want to be supporting this Get Real because it's very, very strong. And 4 to 1 now, Celibate from 9 to 2.
And as on the left of picture, Get Real, the early leader. Celibate up there on his outside as they draw to the first of 12 fences. Get Real getting in a fraction close. Celibate wasn't that fluent either, and Green Desert on the right with the noseband. Just in behind them, Dante's Cavalier. Heading up towards the second, and Get Real out in front here. The odds-on favourite leads by 3 or 4 lengths. Draws towards the second now, takes off. Lands over it cleanly. Dante's Cavalier just a little bit sticky back at the rear of the field. Heading now towards the judge. They've got a complete circuit ahead of them, and Get Real by 2 or 3 lengths to Celibate up on the inside of Green Desert, and a gap then of 12 lengths or so to Dante's Cavalier, who's last of the quartet. And the leader setting a blistering pace as they head past the stands now, swinging sharply right-handed, and head towards the 4 fences that await them on this section of the track. The leader is on the near side, Get Real. Out in front for Mick Fitzgerald, looking for a treble here today. Leads by a length to in second, Celibate. Out wide of the noseband, Green Desert as they draw towards fence number 3. Leaders jump it well. Dante's Cavalier losing touch with the field, some 15 lengths away. Heading towards the 4th. Get Real on the left. Draws towards it now. Takes off and jumped it well. From Celibate in second, then out wide of Green Desert in third, a gap to Dante's Cavalier. Heading towards the first of 2 ditches. Get Real out in front now, drawing towards it, 2 or 3 lengths clear. Got in too close there, but got away with it. In second is Celibate, then out wide of third is Green Desert, and a gap to Dante's Cavalier as they stride down towards the water, number 6. The only risk he's taken so far, the favourite, Get Real. Jumped that a little extravagantly, but understandable in the circumstances. Leads by 2 lengths to Celibate. 3 lengths away, Green Desert, just being niggled along, and a long gap then to Dante's Cavalier. Dante's Cavalier starting to make a little ground now as they race out of Swinley Bottom. They've got just over 6 furlongs to travel and a 6 to jump in this LG Electronics handicap chase. And Get Real is the leader from Celibate on the right as they come to 6 out. A gap to Green Desert, and 3 or 4 lengths away Dante's Cavalier. Heading towards another plain fence. This is 5 out, and Get Real jumps it well by 4 lengths to in second Celibate. A good gap then to Green Desert, and they're followed by Dante's Cavalier. Last of the ditches now, 4 out. Get Real called on for a big one and responds as well. A 4 lengths clear of Celibate, still giving chase bravely. A long gap then to Dante's Cavalier, just going into third, followed by Green Desert. But Get Real popped over 3 out in grand style. He's going well for Mick Fitzgerald. Leads here by about 3 lengths to Celibate, who's determined in second, if anything. A long gap then to the rest, but as they round the corner now, and it's Get Real who's nicely clear of Celibate. Dante's Cavalier running into third, and they're followed by Green Desert. 2 left to jump. Get Real, the favourite, draws towards 2 out, jumps it in grand style, lands over at 4 lengths to Celibate, who's getting weary. Battling away Dante's Cavalier in third, a long gap to Green Desert. 1 left to jump though, and it's Get Real by 5 or 6 lengths. Mick Fitzgerald driving you along as they head towards the last now. He draws to it, steadies, went through the top of it, but lands safely. Dante's Cavalier goes into second, followed then by Celibate. But Get Real has given a good performance here, and Mick Fitzgerald's got a treble on the board as they come up towards the line now, and Get Real wins it by 5 lengths. Second, Dante's Cavalier. Third is Celibate, and a long gap to Green Desert, last of the quartet. The winner is number 3, Get Real, owned by Pioneer Heat Treatment, trained by Nicky Henderson and ridden by Mick Fitzgerald. Second is number 4, Dante's Cavalier, owned by M.A. Dorr, trained by David Gandolfo, ridden by Barry Fenton. And third is number 1, Salivate, owned by Stamford Bridge Partnership, trained by Charlie Mann, ridden by Noel Feely. And fourth is Green Desert.
First, number 3, Get Real, the 4 to 6 favourite. Second, number 4, Dante's Cavalier at 10 to 1. Third, number 1, Celibate at 4 to 1. All